Hello and welcome to your moon messages again. These just come up so quickly. I say the same thing every week, but they do. These weeks just fly by. So look at this setup we've got. How different is that? That's the way they wanted to be displayed today. And we have this beautiful lotus ornament, which was my nan's. And for those who don't know, I lost my nan this time last year. Sadly, she passed on the 12th of November, but she wanted to be in this reading today, so I'll thank my nanny for that. Look how beautiful this is. And she actually did pass away on a full moon, so I think that's probably why she wants to be in here. So thanks, Nan. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the reading because, as you know, we have 15 minutes on Instagram. I obviously do post this on YouTube afterwards, but yeah, I always post this on Instagram first. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, if you're watching on YouTube, do follow me because I do include so much more content on Instagram. I obviously do a lot of posts. I do a lot of self-discovery videos as well and self-discovery posts. So do check me out on there. And if you aren't following me on YouTube, then please do follow me on YouTube through the link on my bio on my Instagram. That's my little plugs. So I'm just going to get on with the reading. So this is for the new moon in Scorpio on the 15th of November until the full moon in Gemini on the 30th of November. Okay, so I just looked at the clock at 1:44, and as you know, 1:44 follows me around everywhere at the moment. I love that. So what we've got don't let your past hold you back. So what is stopping you from moving forward? You know, is there anything that's coming up for you that you really want to give a go, but you're a bit scared, and you've got all of these like beliefs that are coming up for you that are telling you you can't do this, you know, this happened last time. And I think this card actually came out not so long back, and it had the same message. So that energy is still with you from that moon cycle, whichever moon cycle that was, but that energy is still with you. And to be fair, it does follow, you know, everybody around, really. Everybody gets scared, everybody gets fears that come up for them. And this is to say, you know, just remember what you did last time. If you managed to stop yourself from getting into those negative thought patterns before, then you can do that again. You know, was there anything that you've been scared of before that you managed to break through and just did it anyway, and then you found the confidence that you needed, or you just managed to get past that thing that you were so scared of? You've done it before and you can do it again, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and you're very close to achieving your goals, so don't let yourself hold yourself back. It's only you that can hold yourself back. So, you know, you're the I'm hearing you're the common denominator in all of the blocks, and, you know, all of the hurdles and things that you put those hurdles in your own way, I'm hearing. So move all the blocks away. Like, I'm seeing all the clearing, like these trees here remind me of a forest, and there's like a clearing that needs to be done. So clear all those obstacles away. You know, what obstacles are you putting in your own way? Because you're so close to just achieving your goal, and, you know, it's just those fears that are stopping you now. Okay, now we've got conclusions that are within reach. So you might be feeling like all these trees are like in the way, like this, okay, but you can kind of see your way. You can see like what's behind those trees. You can see that there's things that are there for you to grasp hold of, to help, like, they give you hope. You can see there's options as well. Oh, hang on, my battery lights just come up. That's not good. That always happens as well, don't it? But I always manage to get through the reading, so that, you know, but we will. So you can see that there's options for you. You know, it isn't completely dark. Like here, you can see the colours, even though it's a night time. It's, you know, you can see the stars, so there's light still. You know, you're not walking in a forest of complete blackness and darkness. You can see that there's a way forward. So keep that in mind, because I can hear loads of negative thoughts, loads of pessimistic words or thoughts that are just coming up all the time, but actually you know the truth. You know that that's not true. You know, there is something good out there for you. Even if you can't see it yet, you know deep down that there's something coming that's better, or that, you know, is going to make you feel so much better. So just keep that hope, okay? Keep that vision of what you really want to see in your future, because you are on the way, and you sometimes have to go through these dark periods and these dark forests and clear, you know, things away to be able to see the good things. I know my hands are all over the place in these readings, so I'm very expressionate with my hands. Okay, and then your hard work is paying off. So this literally just reminds me, like, it's almost like this, you were here and then suddenly you cleared all those trees away, like here, and then you can see clearly, and you can see the bright lights, and, you know, and all of this darkness is completely, like, it's away from you now. So I almost got like a feeling like this darkness was like in front of this animal here, and then it's shifted, so it's moved up and you can see clearly now. And it's because you've put in the effort, you've put in the work, you have stopped yourself from letting these trees and all of these things in the way and all these obstacles, you've stopped yourself from letting them take over. You know, it's almost like you've gone through the woods and you've chopped all the trees away, like to clear the way. And you've done that yourself. Like, no one else has done that for you. It says your hard work is paying off, not anybody else's. Not, you know, someone else hasn't come along and chopped those trees for you. You've done that yourself. Okay, so this is kind of like in between the new moon and the full moon. So it's kind of like there will be a shift, or, you know, there's only going to be a shift if you manage to take these messages on board. Okay, and actually a lotus, if you think about a lotus, they have to go through loads of mud and loads of horrible, you know, environments to actually, you know, grow and blossom into the lotus flower that they are. So yeah, you've got to go through these horrible dark periods to emerge into something beautiful. Love that. Love that. Okay. And then we have these three together, and I have no idea why they come out like this, but so what do we need to release? Okay, so when I say to you obstacles, hurdles, things in the way, fears coming up, negative thoughts, things that you're worried about, what comes to mind? So this is for you to do your own, like, reflection. So just a little sort of tool to try, you know, maybe sort of journal, maybe, you know, write down things that come to mind when you think about all those things. You know, what's in the way for you? What do you need to release? So this is a bit of self-reflection time that's needed. We need to think about that. And actually full moon is about releasing, as I always say. So this is actually close to the full moon period, like full moon. So yeah, this is like, oh, lining up. Okay, I see. So lining up to the full moon period, so close to the full moon. So you need to, before the full moon, you need to write down what you need to release, okay? What's stopping you, what's blocking you, what do you need to cut out the way, what are those trees in the way, what do you need to clear, okay? Have a think about that and write that down. A new romantic cycle begins. So I don't know why they put this, like, I don't know why I always think of like romantic relationships and then I think, oh no, it's not about that. And I think one of the reasons before was about self-love. So it's like it's actually about relationships. It's a new relationship with yourself. So create a new balanced and harmonious relationship with yourself. I did actually see a van the other day in front of me that said harmony on it, and I thought, oh, that's so good. So, you know, anytime you feel in balance or in harmony with yourself, take note of what you were doing at those times, because this is really going to help in this period. So I mean, the full moon period is all about being in receive mode and resting and allowing yourself to just be, rather than taking action and doing and forcing yourself to do things and giving so much of yourself. So around this period, just really focus on receiving, resting, doing things that make you feel balanced and in harmony with yourself, and that will really help you to just feel more like yourself, okay? And then when you kind of release some of these things, like maybe, when you write some things down about what you need to release, that's probably going to bring up some stuff for you. So just be kind and be gentle with yourself around that time. So you might find that you've got some really strong critical thoughts about yourself that are going to make you feel a bit not very nice. And so be with that. Don't just like discount that. Just be with those feelings, because that's all part of you, and they need to come to the surface to be released anyway. So so be gentle, and have that sort of balance and harmonious relationship with yourself. And then finally, the full moon card. So a fiery climax approaches. Now this is like something big, like something like, I don't know, it feels quite energetic, quite like a change, like a big change, a lot of growth. Maybe it's something that, maybe if something like big doesn't change in your life, you're just going to realize just what power you have and what energy you have within you. You're going to tap into a part of you which just, I don't know, feels so much stronger and so much more energized. And that's going to help you to move forward, even though this is full moon, as I say, is about releasing and everything, but you do need to start, I don't know, when you're being with yourself more, listening to yourself more, you will tap into those parts of you may not have found before, and they start to give you insights into what you can actually achieve. And now obviously after the full moon, we then start getting into the new moon cycle. So I feel like the new moon energy is actually closer next time round. So from the last full moon to this new moon, it seemed quite a slow process leading up to the full moon. To the new moon, sorry. But this time around it's going to be quicker. Like I feel like there's going to be more new moon energy than full moon energy, if that makes sense. So if you're not sure what I mean, just feel free to message me or comment, and I'll reply as to what I actually mean. But it's definitely going to be a lot more sort of, you're going to feel fired up. Basically, you're going to feel fired up to do something about the way you feel, or to take action into what your goal is, what you're heading towards, because you've gone through this like process and really understanding what's in the way, and what makes you feel better, and all of that. So that's going to clear the way for you to feel more empowered. I feel like that's the word, empowered, fired up, like you want to take action. But so that's like really good reading. I really like that, and I hope it served you well. And if you liked it, just give it a thumbs up on YouTube, give it a share, and feel free to comment, whatever you want to do. But I will see you on the next Moon Messages reading. Bye.